Can I get you to cast your mind back to that Sunday when it actually happened, and can you just retell the story of what it was like to be in the Monaro teetering on the edge of the broken bridge?
Well, as we drove on the bridge, we was up the bridge a little way from the lower domain road when Dr. Jones went past me, and next thing the lights went out. This light went out on the bridge. Next thing, we spotted the white line missing, and the wife said, "Stop, stop!" And I said, "I can't." We hit the brakes and went a little bit sideways because the bridge was still wet, and when we hanging over, the car was swaying like that. She said, "Poke it in reverse." I said, "Bugger reverse, bugger reverse, get out." I had a bit of a step back and grabbed the headrest because the car, I had nowhere to stand on down on the concrete or on the bridge, and plus we had the water main was on that side of the bridge. It's been 38 years and no one really knew what happened, and we should have a sign up the bridge about the thing, but it's that regulations now saying, can you put a sign up on the footpath or something? Well, you probably can't. But I think it should happen quite a long time.
What we've tried to do here, a memorial to try and capture the positive aspects of the experience, because certainly it was a disaster, but the one common thing with all disasters is usually something good will come out of it. And I think the something good that came out of this was that increased community cohesion, the sense of sociability, and that's what our sculpture is trying to celebrate, is that as a community, the Eastern Shore really pulled together and found a way to cope with these extraordinary events.
The three rings represent the aftermath of the disaster. So the actual impact through disaster is the title of the first ring, and the second ring is recovery, the way that the Eastern Shore galvanised together and worked together to overcome some of this adversity, and the third ring is resilience. And we physically conveyed that through the form of the sculpture. There is an interpretation panel which sheds a bit more light on the disaster story, which does present a context for the work as well. But people standing directly in front of the work and canny enough to look through the work will understand that there's a lens that the three rings presents right onto the part of the bridge where the break happens, where the impact occurred. And the rings also represent maritime in a sense. They represent the materials used in the bridge, steel and concrete. So there's a lot of layers there that people will form their own understandings from. There's obvious sensitivity to the disaster story. 12 people passed away, and it impacted not only upon individuals, but upon the Eastern Shore community, but the entire Tasmanian community. And that sensitivity was paramount when developing the project, that the artwork was still high-end and contemporary in nature, but understood the raw emotion that was attached to the story and to the event.